Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. So we're starting off our conversation this morning speaking about the second Scarborough Fisherman Festival. And joining us for the conversation is Eliyahu Ben Israel, CEO and event coordinator of the Scarborough Fisherman Festival. Good morning.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, all in good spirits, festive spirits.
Absolutely excellent. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and to share with us this upcoming event. I think one of the first things we need to touch on, though, is the fact that this is the Fisherman Festival. It's the second one, but it comes right after, of course, what has been considered and is a disaster in Tobago. Has it adversely affected the festival?
Yes, it had tried to affect it adversely, but we remain focused, and we was kept in touch with the local agencies that is dealing with the oil spill, like TEMA, All Fisher Folk, and even the Chief Secretary office concerning the oil spill. So we had a good knowledge of what was taking place, if it would have been finished before the oil spill. So we were anticipating, but the process was a bit dragging, and the public was a bit confused if it was really going to happen there, yes or no. So we decided to move up to the Esplanade, where we to kind of sensitize the people more to believe that, yeah, don't worry about the oil spill, it's going to actually happen. So by moving up to the Esplanade, we gain more traction in advertising and in support, and people coming on board.
Excellent to hear that this change and move has been made, and of course that this is going to be moving forward. Now let's speak about the move to the Esplanade as well. What would you say is one of the biggest benefits of this move?
The biggest benefit of this move is for marketing, advertising, the ambience, the environment, the space. It's perfect for a festival like this where children are a lot involved in it for their safety and such. So in terms of marketing and advertising and for the safety of our patrons, I think it's a more suitable area.
Such a positive change to hear about this morning. Tell us, what can we expect at the Fisherman Festival this year?
Well, there'll be a lot of additions, One of the additions will be kids addition. We focus and emphasize a lot on the kids this time. So we give them a piñata for free. They have a treasure hunt for free. Just register. Go look for these Easter eggs, and you get a chit in it, which will give you a educational toy or something of that sort. We also have the Easter bonnet competition and parade, which the parade begins at 1 o'clock, followed by the Easter bonnet competition. We also have an addition of pan music, where we have 3 of Tobago's finest steel bands will be performing. We have Cats and Jammers, who are the winners of Tobago Panorama, and we have our boys Steel Orchestra from Scarborough, and we have Buccaneers from Bucco. So those are the newly addition to the event that will make the event more spicy and cultural.
Definitely more spicy and cultural, and of course high energy. Looking forward to seeing afterwards, of course, the reviews on this. Tell us, Eliyahu, what time does this start?
This event starts at 7 a.m. on Friday morning. Okay, it starts that way for a breakfast sale, allowing vendors and business people along the Esplanade, to make some money on that morning, which will be followed by a aerobics burnout competition at 8:30 a.m. And the event will officially begin at 9 o'clock with our opening ceremony, followed by all of the board games and the video games, which is chess, domino, draft, all fours, and video game. So all those games will be taking place between the hours of 9 and 12. That's when the shoreline fishing will kick up at between 9:30 and 12. We'll have shoreline fishing, followed by a boat race starting at 12:30. There'll be 4 different classes of boat race, so it could be like a 4 hours or a 3-hour period of boat racing, followed by jet ski race. And at the evening, we'll come to where we'll be listening to some sweet pan music, followed by a back-in-time segment for 2 hours for the elderly and for the people who like their back-in-time music, whether it be soca, reggae, dancehall, you just name it. And we have a stage show to close off the night with Prince Adana, Prophet Benji, Shari, Royal, Goofy, and maybe much more, But that's what we have organized for the day.
Definitely a full day of events, from the boat racing to the Easter Bonnet Parade and so much more. Tell us something. How long does it take to put something like this together? Because this is by no means a simple feat.
No, it takes the entire year. From the time the festival is over, you got to start planning, you got to start writing, you got to start reaching out and engaging the public, especially the small business community, who I have to give a lot of credit to this round, because we will manage to gain minor sponsorship from these local business people around the Esplanade and on the Esplanade. So I'd like to give them a great thank you to the Bayside Bar on the Esplanade, to Yellow Butterfly on the Esplanade, also to Taste Buddies, Joe Paul, Justin, Vegemart, Howdy Dan, Endeavors, Viewport, Charles Watch, and GW Sports at Port Mall, who sponsored us trophies and medals for the runners. You know, so I really thank all of the local small business people who got on board and who are actually promising, you know, and showing me that next year will be even more grand.
Excellent. The third time is definitely the charm. Looking forward to that as well. Is there a cost attached to attending this event or any of the competitions? Yeah, the event is free, but the competitions are engaged with an admission fee. So you have for the 5K and the aerobics, it's $50 for registration. The video game and the draft is $100 for registration. The chess is $50 for registration. The all fours competition is $500 per team, and if the team decides to bring on any other member, it's $60 per person. The boat race is categorized by power, pirogue, and zessa. So it's $400 for the power boat race registration. It's $200 for the pirogue, and it's $300 for the zessa boat racing. It's free for the kids. The kids for the piñata and the treasure hunt, that's free. And there's $100 registration for the Easter Bonnet competition. So that's where the registration or the paying of fees at the event will take place. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. It feels as though every time we get further into this conversation, you show more of what's going to be happening on this day and why it's a sensational event that is not to be missed. Before we end our conversation, would you like to share anything particularly with Trinidad and Tobago, not just about your event, but for the Easter season? Yeah, I like to Trinidad and Tobago that, come to Tobago. You will stay in Trinidad, have a safe Easter, have a productive one, and just be safe and, and be observant, That's all it's good to know. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. All the best on this event. And looking forward to having you back so we can hear how it went and what you have planned for 2025. Yeah, well, looking forward to see you guys at the event, and covering some part of the event, so we can take this internationally, Definitely, we will work towards that, that is for sure. Have an excellent day, and in advance, have a happy and holy Easter. All right, same to you also.
Does that mean that he's going to be sending us tickets to come to Tobago? Because I will gladly cover everything.
Thought about it. This is me, I'm like, so can I go to Tobago but get back in time for Mass? But then the back in time thing is happening like in the evening.
I mean,
I know, but...
Okay. So
I have to take mommy to church, guys.
The activities, though, that is a jam-packed festival, though. And I always think about when I was younger, hearing about Fisherman's Fest and this here, and not knowing, of course, because I can go. But I think that this sounds fantastic for the entire family, though. This sounds like it's going to be fun.
And from you start from early and you go till late. So yeah. I mean, get a full day of activities then.
Why not? It's not like you have to get up really to go to work the next day. You're on the holiday time.
I do.
It's a nice vibe.
I have radio still on Saturday morning.
Oh.
It's going to be fun, though. I look forward to it. Glorious Saturday on radio is going to be a great time. So check
it out. It's going to be glorious.
91.1 FM.
I'm on for Easter Monday.
Nice. So you see, we get to work on Easter weekend. How much fun is that?
On Easter Saturday, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, Monday morning. Let's get it done, guys.
I'm happy about that. I'm not even going to pretend. But I will take this break and mull it over as we are going to come back with more action inside the Now Morning Show. It's a big Thursday edition, your pre-holiday long weekend edition as well.